Good morning
Good morning.
and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Um, this is our first live presentation on what we can call either afterthoughts or morning meditations or morning reflections or whatever.
Morning Reflections is one we've been using, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah, so what we do is we sit together and meditate every morning, and then we have a discussion after our meditations and share what each of us got in our meditations. And we've been having some fascinating discussions, and we'd like to share those with you. We've been doing it for a while, and we've actually been recording for a while, but this is the first time on live video. The other recordings are audio only, and soon they'll be on my website, naturalshaman.com. That's all one word, naturalshaman, and then .com. Those will be available soon, and we, like I say, we've been having some fascinating conversations.
It's also been an interesting journey looking at the technology and seeing the technology as a way of sharing information that people might find useful. So it's got a lot of possibilities, but we're learning a lot as we do it. We've been meditating regularly since the lockdown in New Zealand, which I believe was about the 23rd of March, and it has evolved during that time period of a regular meditation time.
We've actually been meditating for years, but not on a regular basis.
Or not together. Often the meditations have been separate because there's lots of different forms of meditation, and I would still be continuing the other forms of meditation I use as well. And I know you do the same. Your walks in nature are meditation, your walks on the beach. And for me, it's meditation in kind of creative states and in dream as meditative forms too. So we encourage people to meditate, but linked meditations do have that extra punch that can be
Yes.
very powerful.
And when you link with others, and not just on the physical level, but on the spirit level as well, which is what we've been doing. We've been connecting directly with our spirit guides and other entities that are on a high vibrational level that enhances our own meditation. So lately we've been able to get even the names of our guides and occasionally get to see them.
Which is what I've been working on. I wanted to see.
And we have exchanges, and
Wisecracks.
yes, and
Occasionally
they
wisecracks.
very much have a sense of humor, which is really cool.
It's one of the confirmations for me is
Yeah.
if you get a message that's a bit of a surprise or startling, that's actually one of the proofs of its authenticity, and also sometimes its importance to you, because if it's something you hadn't thought about and it comes in from a spiritual meditation, you're being nudged to pay attention.
So one time, I'll tell a short, funny story here. I was out down by the river. It's just across the road from where we are, and it's just a spectacular valley, river valley, and I had a really beautiful meditation. I happened to have my phone with me, which I mostly use for music, and I thought about, well, maybe I'll just play some nice music. And I was very deeply in touch with a guide at that time, and I was told, you don't have to do that. We can play music for you, because often you can hear music in your head if you want to. So, oh, that'd be cool. So I didn't need my phone. So the music starts playing, and what is it? Marching band music. And I just cracked up. I mean, who listens to marching band music? I mean, some people do, but it was just so hilarious. And it kept going for like 5 minutes.
Spirit does have a sense of humor, because actually humor and laughter is one of the ways that you perceive God.
Yeah.
And you perceive spirits and angels of all kind, because holding things lightly is a step forward.
Yeah. So anyway, this morning's meditation, I'll let you begin and share what you got.
This was new beginnings, and so it's interesting to be doing this live feed, and I have been encouraged to go back and explain the process of learning channeling and what happened and what I received as confirmations of its validity and its usefulness. So background like that, perhaps as a separate little heading at some point. And then this morning I got a lot of healing and a lot of insight into, let's see, we have about 3 or 4 major projects underway that they're for sharing with people. We're going to have a lovely garden, a fascinating foundry, and interesting artwork all around the property. And we're going to have coffee and tea so visitors can sit and enjoy. And it's a meditation garden. Meditate and work on the process of getting the insights that are needed for them. And so the regular spiritual clearing of ourselves and our property,
Make it a very high vibrational place.
yeah,
Plus the fact that we have a 3.3 meter tall pyramid. We have a crystal medicine wheel. We have a labyrinth. What else do we have? There's a couple other features we'll be adding shortly.
Some things are things you physically get to experience, like a Kosaroff mirror, and others are just beauty, because beauty itself elevates the spirit, and that's the reason there'll be artwork and sculpture. And it also is a functional little farmlet with very different ways of gardening.
We have an orchard, we have bees, we have herb gardens, veggie gardens, flower gardens.
Flower gardens specifically chosen for the little bees because they know what they like, and I try to go with their preferences, particularly for the autumn blooming flowers, because they love the orchard in the spring. Beekeeping is interesting. Perhaps we'll even film some beekeeping. I really appreciated you filming the living room in the house, because I think that really intrigued people to see what was here. And so we'll show you some other details of the property and the gardens. We might even show you the winter shutdown, because the gardens are in disarray because we're going into winter, or they're in disarray.